Hey friends, let's talk about skate. I got early access to the new skate from EA and I want to share what it really feels like. The goods, the bads, the cautious optimism, because I'm not here to hype. If something works, I will tell you why, and if something doesn't, I'll say it too. So yeah, let's roll into it. The last game, Skate 3, came out in 2010, 15 years ago. That's insane to even say out loud. 15 years without a new skate game. And now it is finally back. And I know I'm happy about it. I've played a lot, and I mean a lot, of Skate 2 back in the days. But I'm here to talk about the new one, so let's talk about it. Let's start with the story of how this game even exists. In the press presentation I was present, EA literally said the community commented it into existence. And they weren't exaggerating. For years, people have been spamming EA's posts, live streams, YouTube videos, you name it. Literally anywhere with the same request. Create Skate 4, Skate 4 when, make Skate 4. It kind of became a meme, but it also became relentless because people never stopped asking. I mean, it was everywhere, and I'm sure you saw it at least once. And finally, EA listened. Or maybe EA realized there's an audience they can't ignore anymore. Either way, this game is here because people never shut up about it. And I find that kind of beautiful. It sets the tone for it. This is a community-driven game, at least it is in spirit. Now, will EA honor that spirit in practice? I guess we'll see. But the foundation is, we made enough noise, and they brought skate back. Okay, so let's talk about feel, because that's what really matters in a skateboarding game, right? And I have to say that this game, this new skate, feels really good, like surprisingly crisp. Every movement, every ollie, every grind, it has the weight and flow that makes you happy when you land a trick. They used motion capture for tricks, and you can absolutely see it in the way the board flicks, the way your skater shifts their weight. It feels authentic, it feels good. And honestly, that's huge, because a skate game can have the prettiest graphics in the world, but if it feels floaty or disconnected, it's over. Here, the connection between what you're doing on the stick and what happens on the screen, it's spot on. It's better than the previous games, but I guess that's a must because it's been 15 years. I have played a lot of skateboarding games, and I don't say this lightly. This one feels really, really good. It's not as simulation-like as Session, for example, though. It tries to fill in the gap between ease of access and realism in movements, without being too much, if that makes sense. You can make the game harder by turn off grind assist and stuff like that, so it can become more realistic if you want it to. I mean, if you skate, you know how hard skating can be, so being realistic, it's a challenge in itself. Here's something I didn't expect to say about an EA game. It's free to play. It's completely free to play. Now, that instantly sets off alarm bells, right? You hear free to play and you start imagining paywalls, hidden costs, like buy this to progress faster nonsense, you know what I'm talking about. But the devs were clear. Monetization here is purely cosmetic. Outfits, stickers, board designs, stuff that changes how you look, not how you play. They've got what they're calling Skate Pass, basically their version of a battle pass. Again, it's cosmetics only. And that works for me. You want to dress up in wild fits or collect cool boards? Go for it. If you don't care, you don't have to spend a cent. And yes, they have confirmed it. No pay to win. So I'm hopeful, and really, really hopeful they stick to that promise. But we'll see it down the road. And the big news? The game officially enters early access in the 16th of September 2025, so it's almost here, almost ready for us to play it. And I think that's a smart move, because right now, they are openly admitting the foundation is here, but it needs community input. They want these first few months to be a collaborative build, where they listen, they tweak, and they adapt. That's refreshing to hear, to say the least. Instead of pretending the game is a finished masterpiece, they're pretty much saying with the early access, help us make this the best it can be. It's honest, and it's realistic. And they're looking to make it better in the future. So, I think we should all expect changes. I mean, it's a live service game, like it or not, so changes are gonna be coming. But again, and I'm being skeptic here, it only works if they actually listen and implement stuff people want. Otherwise, early access is just a fancy way of saying unfinished game. The city in skates, St. Vansterdamn, is like something out of a skater's wet dream. It's designed to be as skateable as possible, while still resembling a real place. Stairs, rails, ledges, everywhere you go, there's a new spot. But it doesn't feel over the top. It's not some cartoon playground. It still has an urban flow, like a city you could imagine walking through. And that's the sweet spot they are trying to achieve. If they manage it, I think they did, but let me know. Exploring it is half the fun. I'd catch myself just cruising, spotting potential lines, testing whether a spot is skateable or not. It's that kind of sandbox feeling, but grounded in architecture, that makes sense in a city environment. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the graphics. A lot of people are saying this game looks like Fortnite. And yeah, I get why. It's easy to understand why. The characters are stylized, colorful, not hyper-realistic, and that bothers some people. Some people are even saying it's a game from last generation. But here's my divisive opinion. I think it actually works. The style fits the vibe of the game. It's clean, it's readable, and honestly, it doesn't need to look like a photorealistic simulator. It's skateboarding. It's supposed to feel fun and fluid. And like I said before, the movement and skates feel really on point on this game. Now, would I call the graphics groundbreaking? Absolutely not. But do they get the job done? Absolutely. Going back to gameplay, grinds are a highlight for me. They lock in smooth, they feel satisfying, and they sound great. There were a few hiccups here and there. Sometimes you'll clip into a grind at a weird angle. It happened a handful of times during my test, but not enough to ruin the flow. And honestly, I expect that will be ironed out before the release, hopefully. If not, in the first few months at least. And I have to say, I'm more into street skating than park or verts, and this game leans heavily towards street, so that makes me happy. Grinding rails, hitting stairs, lining up tricks, it feels really natural. But if vert is your thing, there's stuff for you as well, but the heart here is definitely street. You can even go off the boards, climb up buildings, jump off ledges, throw yourself into absurd stunts. And I mean, is it realistic? Not even close. You can set up these ridiculous, impossible lines, like climbing a rooftop, like Spider-Man, jumping off, trying to land a trick that no human could survive. It's silly, but it adds some spice to the game. It makes the city more than just rails and stairs to jump. It's a playground. You can do whatever you want. And in the end, you can play both ways, trying to create realistic lines or just go for some world record long jumps like in the previous skate games if you search on YouTube. Now, talking about progression, it is tied to the city. It's split into 4 main sections, each part of the city with its own challenges. Complete them and you level up that area, unlocking more gear at local skate shops, more XP, more in-game currency as well. And yes, there were some loot boxes, but they are cosmetic. They give you clothing, board designs, stickers. Again, nothing that should affect gameplay. And that's what the devs said. The loop of challenge, progression and rewards keeps you engaged. It's not just about skating. It's about building your reputation in the city. And you have one of those player cards that kind of remind me of the ones from Call of Duty, where you complete challenges and unlock new images. Now, here's something I'm hyped about, the social aspect of this game. Each session can host more than 100 players, according to the devs. That means, when you drop in, the city will feel alive, hopefully. You're not just getting solo. You're seeing others attempt tricks, fail incredibly well, or land something clean and making you jealous. But unfortunately, not everything is great. There's no proximity voice chat. And honestly, I think that's a shame. Imagining cruising past someone, hearing them celebrating landing a trick, or laughing after bailing, that would make it feel like a real skate park. It's something that I really hope they added in later, because that will take the social vibe to the next level. And honestly, it would create some really funny clips on the long run. So yeah, no proximity chat is a no-go for me, unfortunately. So in conclusion, here's where I land. Skate feels really, really good. Free to play, it's community driven, and it gives us a playground that actually respects skate culture. But I'm also cautious. Early access means the game isn't finished. Monetization could creep in later, at least I hope not, but support could drop off as well. We just don't know it yet. For now though, I'm enjoying it. I'm optimistic about the future, and I can't wait to see where it goes with community feedback. So there you go. That's my honest take on skates and my early access to it. If you're a skater, or just someone who loves games with movement and flow, I think you'll find a lot to love here. But I also want to know, what do you think? Are you excited about skate coming back? Or are you worried about the whole live service game thing? Just drop your thoughts below in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and stick around. That's my invitation to you, because I'll be covering more as the game evolves. Until next time, keep rolling.